Hello everyone! Today, we're exploring why Adu's cover of Ringo Sheena's classic track, Crime and Punishment, has garnered nearly 20 million views on YouTube. It's particularly striking a chord with Gen Z listeners. So what exactly makes the song so impactful across generational lines? Let's find out! First up, let's dive into the lyric, "This is all I need, recognize me." Although it may sound like a straightforward call for approval, it's loaded with modern psychological weight. In an era consumed by likes, comments, and follower counts, constantly seeking validation can itself feel like a never-ending burden. This is one reason Gen Z, already immersed in social media from a young age, finds the song so relatable. Interestingly, this theme mirrors Dostoevsky's original Crime and Punishment, but here the crime isn't murder, it's the forced pursuit of self-worth, a reflection of how social pressure can turn self-affirmation into a form of guilt or coercion. Another fascinating point is how Ringo Sheena's lyrics foreshadowed our modern-day approval economy well before social networks became ubiquitous. Back in the early 2000s, young people measured popularity through visitor counters on web profiles or through comment counts on forums. Fast forward to today, and we see the same dynamic on a much larger scale. Likes, views, and follower tallies now define who gets heard and who doesn't. Crime and Punishment directly questions our reliance on numeric validation and poses the idea that true recognition should be more personal. The line, "Call my name properly," can be read as a call for real human acknowledgement, something beyond the impersonal screens of our smartphones. The lyric, "The dim fluorescent light at the ticket gate," may seem mundane, but it symbolizes how we're monitored and guided through everyday life. Automated gates, CCTV cameras, and even our phone's GPS all record where we go and what we do. On social media, not getting enough engagement can feel like being invisible, another form of punishment. This subtle sense of always being watched, measured, or judged resonates with the song's world, where individuals can become transparent if they fail to meet certain social metrics. Ringo Sheena's Crime and Punishment borrows its title from Dostoevsky's famous work about moral dilemmas and guilt. But instead of focusing on murder, it contemplates how people justify or rationalize their need for validation. Another element is the reference to physical experience, like the scent of 7-Star cigarettes, suggesting that in a digital age, tangible, sensory moments are important. This aligns with contemporary art movements that use physical, immersive experiences to remind us of our own bodies in a world dominated by screens and data. It's a commentary on how technology can blur the lines between real and virtual, leaving us desperate for genuine, tactile connections. When Crime and Punishment was released in 2000, many mainstream J-pop tunes were still steeped in romantic melodies and nostalgic themes. Ringo Sheena, however, chose to highlight the underbelly of city life, surveillance, isolation, and the raw demands of self-expression. Meanwhile, other artists like Hikaru Utada presented love and personal freedom in an optimistic, digital-friendly way. This striking contrast made Sheena's work stand out, paving the way for fresh, introspective storytelling that resonates even more with today's listeners. Putting it all together, Adu's cover of Crime and Punishment goes beyond a nostalgic revival. It taps into universal themes of validation, societal pressure, and the paradox of craving genuine human contact in a hyper-digital world. These messages are just as relevant, if not more so, today, which is precisely why Gen Z can't stop listening. By blending the old and the new, the song underscores that true individuality and real connection are still worth striving for, even when every aspect of life feels monitored or quantified. Have you listened to Adu's version of Crime and Punishment? Let us know which lyric resonates with you the most in the comments below. And if this deep dive intrigued you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, take care and keep exploring the deeper layers of your favorite songs.